Okay, so welcome back. Just check that we're on. Yep, we're on. Okay, so today, this one here, we're going to go into the next technique, which is hand grasps wrist. Okay, so our opponent's hand grasps our wrist. Again, alright, the simplest and most easiest thing that you could do is pull your hand out between your thumb and forefingers, okay, and pull it out, boom, and step away. Okay, now again, yes, they might attack us, but however, it might be the best thing to do. That might be the least amount of force to not aggravate the situation. If this person had another two people with them, I'm outnumbered. I might be thinking, okay, I'm a guard on a site by myself. Three people have just turned up, and that might be the best thing for me to do. The person grabs me, I'll go, hi, how's it go? Stay back, you know, what can I do to help you, or whatever. Okay, the attack might stop there because now I'm ready. Okay, so that might be the best option for me. Okay, I can also, just as before, grasp the person's hand, pull my hand out, and step away. Okay, we can do it at the same time. Okay, we can do that. We could be more aggressive. We could come through and bring their hand up and whack their arm off and pull away. It's no different, it's just modified. Okay, that's if the person's bigger and stronger than you. Okay, and we could do that with the upper arm grab and the lower arm grab. Okay, the other thing that we could do is we could do what we did before, move out of, change our position to a better position, grasp the hand, come up, okay, and take them down. Okay, now, do we want to do this technique, coming through and taking the person down when they've got two friends with them? We've got a friend there and a friend here. This person that's just over here, Tangi, if you could just come up here for a second. Now this is Tangi, okay. Now if Tangi was the friend and this person here is grabbing me and I'm going this way, I'm all of a sudden going towards Tangi over here, who could hit me. And if I go this way here, Tangi's now I've given Tangi my back. So this is bad for me, okay? So in a case like this, it might be best for me just to pull away and say, hey, how's it going? What can I do for you? Why are you grabbing me for? What's going on? Now I've got distance. The attack might stop at that point. I'm not aggravating the situation, okay? All right? So, from the same perspective, it might be on this side. Tangi's on this side. If this person grabs this arm, this wrist, okay? The same thing. I'm moving off line of centre, which is great. I'm grabbing the hand here, thumb towards their thumb, grabbing, moving the arm up, keeping everything in my centre, coming down, bang, but I've put Tangi is here behind me. So it's not good, okay? Because she could attack me. And I've just aggravated potentially the situation where her friend attacks me as well. Okay, again, in that case, if she's here, it might be best just for me to pull out, pull away, create a safe distance for myself. Okay, other things we could do. Let's imagine she grabs me and Tangi's over here. What I could do is I could come up, put this person on their tippy toes and turn them. Okay, because now I'm using Teresa here as a shield away from Tangi. Okay, and that may be my best option. Okay, obviously I don't have to stop with that. Yes, she's going to come running around and attack me, but okay, here she comes running around and attacking me. Go Tangi, alright. Okay, alright, so I can move Teresa, okay, and to stop her friend from getting to me. Do I want to do that all day? No. Can I go into a different technique straight after that? Yes. There's plenty of techniques you could go into after that, but we've got to learn one technique and then another and another and another, and we eventually start to let our brain learn them and be able to manipulate them and fit them in with each other to make them all work together, okay, when we want them and how we want them. Okay, so there might be other things I might decide to do, okay? let's say this person grabs me, tongue's over here, okay, I might decide to go this way, right, and throw Teresa down towards the ground, okay. Yes, then I've got her friend that's going to attack me, but that might give me enough time to run away. It might give me enough time to continue my attack on this person, or to defend myself against the next person. Who knows? You're not going to know until you're in the middle of the scenario, and there's a million different scenarios that you could be in, with a million different environments, with a million different types of atmosphere and aggression and whatever else. It could be so varied. So we have to be able to blend in with any situation we're in. Okay, so would I be justified doing a technique on this person? Okay, yes, I would be justified to do a technique on this person. Okay, because she's just committed assault. Okay, if I'm doing a technique on this person and this person here comes in to attack me, can I defend myself against this person even though they haven't hit me yet? Yes, I can, because her gesture, her body language coming in to attack me is telling me she's going to attack me, so she's already committed assault and I'm able to defend myself. Okay. Now it's just really important to understand that if I haven't done anything wrong and they are doing this to me, that's self-defense. If I've actually attacked them just earlier or done things to aggravate the situation or asked them for a fight, that's not self-defense when they come and have a go at me. That's just a fight. Okay, I've been wanted to get involved in the fight or whatever else. I've pushed for it. Okay, and then they come in and take that offer of a fight on, or a challenge. I'm not defending myself anymore, I'm just in a fight. So it's only self-defense if I'm not doing anything. I haven't done anything to them. Okay, I'm just here doing my job and they want to offer violence to me. Okay, which is committing assault. Okay, so the reason why we've done that one there, we'll swap around this side here. Tongue, you need to grab a seat for a second. Okay, so we're going to do it from this angle here now, with the same arm. Okay, stepping through, grabbing the arm. Okay, coming up. Okay, I'll come back a bit so you can see my footwork. Okay, the movement, coming through, turning the foot, bringing the other foot around. Okay, and bringing the arm down. Okay, stepping in if need be. All right, come back a little bit further because I didn't get the full foot in. Okay, the person's grabbing, coming through, coming up, coming round, and down, and stepping in if we wish. Okay. How fast can these things be done? With speed. Alright? Okay. Very fast. It only takes a split second or a second to get the technique. From the other side, okay, coming through. We could bring our arm in. We could bring this arm up. We can apply pressure. We can drop them down to the ground like we did with Motor. Take them down and place them in a safer place. If we do take them down to the ground, remember we're going down to the ground with them. We have to be aware of our surroundings, that someone else ain't going to come in and attack us. We always have to be aware of where we're putting ourselves, our location on the ground. What are we around? Who's around us? Okay, everything is dependent on our situation. For example, if we're doing the same one, and we're coming up and we're coming down to here, from here, if I don't feel comfortable putting this person down here, I could move them, okay, and place them down, or I could turn them and put them down, okay. So we can move the person. We can locate them somewhere else that's more suitable for placing them down on the ground. Okay? Yes, we can do a lot of other ways. We can do come along holds and everything else with moving the person. Those are coming up techniques that we'll do. But we want to keep to the basics. So far we've covered upper arm, so the person's grabbing upper arm, we're coming through and coming down. Upper arm, we're coming through and down, okay? Lower arm, we're coming through and down. Lower arm, coming through and down, okay? Wrist, coming through and down. And wrist. Coming through and down. Alright? So, if you just stick to those 3 movements, it doesn't matter where they grab you on the arm. Upper, lower, wrist, or hand, which we're about to go into now. Same technique. Slightly different, but same technique. Say she grabs me with the hand. Again, come through, up, and down. Grabs the hand. Come through, up, and down. Okay? We could come up with a kick if we needed to. Okay? We can do all kinds of stuff. But if I came up with a kick there, that would be excessive violence, excessive force. We don't want to use excessive force. We're not allowed to use excessive force. Okay, we can be charged for using excessive force. Okay, 1 second, she's the attacker. All of a sudden, I'm defending myself. That's legal. But if I come up with a kick, okay, or come in with a knee, that's illegal. We've gone from legal to illegal. Okay, in a matter of a second. So we can't use excessive force. We can only use the force necessary to get control of the person. Now if the person pulls out a knife in the process of doing this, let's say we're here, we get to here, I bring the person down to here and I see them grabbing out a knife, trying to get a knife. Now I could come through with a knee, okay, or a kick or whatever I needed to do. The force necessary then would be valid because the person has a knife. Okay, or some other weapon or whatever, okay, or there was multiple attackers coming towards me and I had to do something with this person. I had to get rid of them, I had to knock them out or do whatever in order to protect myself from the others. Okay, it might just be a throw or it might be the kick. Okay, now as long as that force is justified, okay, or otherwise known as long as that force is justifiable due to the circumstances, you're okay. If you go to a court of law, the judge is going to go, yeah, I could see why you did that, that's understandable, that's justifiable. Or if he looks at it and he goes, no, that person just grabbed you and you kicked them in the head, that's not justifiable. Okay, you're going to go down for it. You're going to get charged for assault, you'll lose your certificate of approval, your license, and that's pretty much it. You're going to be in big trouble. Okay, so that was for hand. Now, obviously if she grabbed my hand, okay, on the hand, okay, she's grabbing my hand, we could do other things as well. There's plenty of things we could do. We could come up with this one again, okay, alright, there's lots of stuff we can do. If I can't move this way, just like the other ones, I could bring her hand up, here, alright, even look here, bang. So even if I'm here, I could go straight into a technique. What's her danger arm? This one here is her danger arm. The one on the other side, okay, is the danger arm. So if I can't move this way, I can still bring the person down a little bit. See how I brought the person off balance? If she loses balance, she loses power. Okay, so she might be getting ready to punch me, bang, loses balance. As soon as you lose balance, what does she want to do? She wants to regain it. She wants to come back up again. So as she loses balance and she wants to come up, I'll go up with it, bang. Okay, we'll go up with the person. You want to go that way, we'll go that way. Okay, grabbing, balance, and bang. Okay, here, pull the hand out from the thumb and the fingers, grab, grab. She can't hold very strong, or he, whatever. If it's a he, we can apply pressure and move out, easy, and we can attack here. We could come up, if the force was necessary, bang, we can hit. Okay, so there's lots of techniques we can do. Other little things we can do, if we're coming through, we're grabbing, okay, we're coming down, okay. From here we can do lots of other type of stuff. We could bring the person right down, bring our hand around, bring them up, and go into a gooseneck, bring them up on the tippy toes, stuff like that. We can then walk them out. Lots of things we can do. Okay. The next technique that we're going to do is the hand grasps the throat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly pause that, because that's mostly upper arm, lower arm, wrist grab, hand grab. We might just go over a couple of quick other things before we get into the throat grab, and that might be along the lines of, what if the person's grabbing your other arm? So they're not just grabbing this side, they're grabbing the other side, okay? Because you don't know what side they're going to grab, whether it's this side with that side, that side with that side, or that side with that side. So let's try that. Let's imagine she's grabbing opposite arm. So she's grabbing here. Here she's setting herself up already, okay? I can be coming straight into her here to grab, okay? And I can bring her straight up, all right? Right, bring her arm behind, bring her around, okay? So again, she's coming in, she grabs, right? Not very often that somebody will try and grab you like this. It's pretty few, but some people you just don't know, all right? So here, that's a danger arm over there, okay? I could start walking this way, okay? Probably, you know, what can I do if I'm doing this? I can come up and bang this way or whatever, okay? But her arm's already starting to line itself up for me, okay? So that's her danger arm. I could come up, I could grab here, okay? Even if she goes to hit me, right? Imagine if she hit me there, bang, that's okay. I'm happy to take a hit in order to win the fight, okay? From here I could take the person to the ground, okay? We'll take to the ground, all right? From the other side, so you can see, say she's grabbing here, right? Bang, coming through, grabbing the arm, coming up, okay? Here, I could come through, assist, I could turn the person, okay? Turn it, okay? We could throw them to the ground, we could bring them in, and we could get into the best position, which is behind the person. Okay, we don't need to do the other arm because it's exactly the same, okay? But I'm just showing you that if the person was grabbing the lower arm, different arm here, okay? So here, we could do this. We could place our hand on, come around, and we could place the person down here, okay? Very painful, okay? Other arm, same thing again, coming through, placing them down. If they're grabbing opposite hand with the wrist, okay? Same thing again, here, boom, down. Okay, and down, alright, very painful, we can do it very quickly, lots of other things we can do, direct them where we want to go, blah blah blah, okay, but the main ones I want you to learn here is the real simple ones where most people will grab on the same side, okay, upper arm, lower arm, wrist, hand, okay, and same with the other side. If we generally, when you're learning, stick with the same technique, when they're grabbing you from different places, you're not going to forget the technique once you learn it. You get good at it. It doesn't matter where on the arm she's grabbing, whether it's elbow, whether it's a little bit further between the wrist and the lower arm, or whether it's even on the shoulder. She grabs on the shoulder. It's the same thing. Come across. If I can step away, okay? If I can't step away, just grab. Okay, if she's really strong, grab strong. Okay, I can just use my arm here to assist me. Alright? So I'm using my whole body from here. I'm not in a stance, but all of a sudden, when I come across, I'm in a stance. See the stance here? Straight away. My arm's here. I've got her part of her body in my center. Yes, she could probably try and hit me from the other side. Okay, but we're doing it fast. Grab tight. Okay, here, here. Okay. So if she's trying to throw that punch in that motion, it's going to be, okay, it's going to lock herself up. It's going to be worse on the person that's attacking. Who's making it worse? They're making it worse on themselves through their attack. Okay. Remember, we're trying to use minimum force. Okay. So normally we can take the person to the ground. We can hold them there, but we're controlling them. Again, if they're grabbing me by the hand, okay, the most simplest thing is grab the wrist, pull the hand out, step away at the same time. Okay, so in speed, they're grabbing. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, so what did I do there as well as do the technique? I said to her, what are you doing? The words are going into her brain. She's trying to register that like a computer. You put something in, it tries to register it and go, oh, okay, all right. while she's trying to register what I'm saying, I'm doing the technique. It's too late before she can even realise what's happened. Bang the hands out and you're at a safe distance. And it's a silly question. It's like, she's grabbing me, I'm saying, what are you doing? Well, I know she's grabbing my hand, and a silly question to ask. It's like, she's going to say, well, obviously I'm grabbing my hand, that's what the brain's saying. But while the brain's ticking that over, it's too late, what are you doing? Okay, and out. Alright. So use your voice at the same time to make their brain be doing something else rather than what it's doing here. Okay, that's what we can do as well. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll pause it there, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do how to defend yourself against a throat grab.